Hello,
Hello,
welcome to our first YouTube video. My name is Pushpa and my spiritual name is Ma Nithya Priyananda.
my name is Sailesh and my spiritual name is Sri Nitya Priyananda.
We are both from Mauritius and recently we have taken a major decision in our life. We have both decided to come and settle in India. Normally youngsters like us decide to go to either USA, Australia, Canada to look for a better life, better job, better income. But because of what is been happening last 6 years in our life, and we have realized that it's high time that we give spirituality the utmost priority. So now that's why we landed here. So let's share to you our story.
It started in April 2011. We were doing deity prayer at my spiritual mentor's place together with my cousin, and during the meditation process we got some visualization, but someone from India is trying to connect with us and wanted us to meet him, and we got few clues.
Then after a few months he approached me. We were around in July and he said, well, our wedding is planned in September, so why not after the wedding we go and travel to India first time. So then I said, okay, India, normally like Mauritius, such a beautiful country and so many islands around, we could have other honeymoon spots, so why travel to India?
To meet someone called Raj.
And where does he live in India?
He lives in Bangalore.
And what does he do?
He dressed up beautifully and lives like a king. And at that place there is also lots of cows raising, cow sheds, also called Gaushala, and kids learning the traditional Vedic educational system called the Gurukul.
And one more thing was that it's something related to Shiva temple. So I booked a hotel near Shiva temple in Bangalore, which was very beautiful. There's a huge statue of Shiva all in white with a background all in white like the Himalayas. And 2 days after wedding, here we were, first time India.
At the temple I sat down and start meditating, but the call was not from there.
So we say, okay, we've checked the first place, but have tomorrow, why not?
But I sat down again the day after and to try to find more clues to find the exact location where we come here to find. But few hours passed by and nothing happened. So we decided to go out and with a few clues that we have to ask people.
And though we were in the city, we even asked the hotel staff first, but we didn't come with any concrete place where we can, further go. And then that was going to be the second night of the hotel. We booked it only for 2 nights, and I asked him, should we extend the booking in the same hotel?
No.
And then we say, so, okay, what we do then, we move, so where do we go?
No idea.
And now the funniest thing ever in my life. So we have packed up the luggage, we have it on with us, and we're just walking on the street of Bangalore around 10 a.m. in that sunny, beautiful weather where people around are just looking at us, and we're just walking. And then at that moment, I'm just, having all sorts of ideas. Okay, we just got married. Not many days have gone by. What am I doing here? What are we doing here? Can we really meet someone among billions with just a few clues with us? And just these things coming up. And at that very time, a Mercedes car just stopped. Someone just come up at the car, well dressed, and then he just asked him, do you need a hotel? And he said yes, and he just handed over his card to us, and he said, okay, I'm the sales manager of this hotel, just go and give them this card and just tell them I'll send you there, or I need to go to a meeting, I'll meet you there. I said, okay, bye. And then he went, and we just followed this instruction, went to that hotel, and we met the housekeeping guy there, and he started sharing the clues that we have, and we asked them, Are you aware of such a place around? Luckily, the guy said, yes, there's two places that resemble to what you're talking about. There's one ashram which is near the Bangalore city, and there's one which is outside. It will take you more time to travel. So we said, okay, can we make the one which is near for the day? He said, yes. And then he just arranged the transport for us, and we went to an ashram in Bangalore itself.
Arriving at the ashram, we saw cows and
Elephant. First time I saw elephant.
Oh, nice. And also I sat down in the meditation center, and I realized that again the calling was not there, and also the master was out of town.
We couldn't meet him. Yeah. And then we have to get back to the hotel with, okay, one more hope in our hands. So the next morning we set off very early and we traveled to come to the ashram. Now we met the most funny character. So the driver who came to pick us, he just asked me, "Mom, where are you going?" I just handed him a piece of paper. The ashram name was written on it, and he said, No, Mom, we can't go there. Then I said, oh, why? No one has refusing us till now, so why this guy is refusing us? And then he said, no, we can't go there, Ma. This place is not good. And I said, why? Why it's not good? And then he started saying that last year there has been some persecution cases going on against this master, and that lots of the followers have dropped, and not a good place to go. And whole trip he was just like filling us with this idea. And then I just asked him, what should we do? What do you think? And then for him it was like,
no idea.
Go with the flow. We have to go. We got a clue. We just follow it. And then we arrived here, and my first impression was like, it's a very huge ashram, so beautiful. We went to the reception, and there was a lady there. We say that we come from Mauritius, and she thought that Mauritius is one of the states, like some place in the north of India. And then she said, Mama, just go. Satsang is going on early morning. Just rush to the hall. Swamiji is there. And then we said, okay, let's go. We'll meet him. So we just entered the hall there, and there was a banner that was saying, demystifying Bhagavad Gita. There was a young master dressed up like Krishna, and then each of us sat on a male and female side. And at that point of time, I'm just not interested at all in hearing him. I'm just looking, scanning him, and I said, this is a guy. Oh, so much thing is going on in my head. So whatever the driver just told me, it was so huge on my head. And then I'm just doing like this, because just not following the clouds. And what I saw was like on the both side of the hall, there was huge photo frames of the master dressed up in different attire, different beautiful, Indian wear, with so many beautiful ornaments, Rudraksha ornaments on it, and he just looked so beautiful. And then I say, with his turban on his hair and all, and I say, like a king. That's it.
Yeah.
And then satsang was over. The audience was, lining up. The master would just pass, and then I found a young couple taking the newborn baby, approaching him. He just put his thumb in between the eyebrows, and I could see that, like, it's so peaceful, such a joy in the face of the parents, and like, wow, what is happening? What is that guru? How people are connecting to them? Like, all these things is so new to us. Yeah. What was your feeling when you first saw him?
For me, he was dressed like a king, and for me that was a clue. And after the satsang, we were standing in line for the master to give some darshan. So I was waiting, and finally he touched my head, and it was a very marvelous experience. But I wanted to talk with him, but he was just going away with his close disciples. And after I go to one of them and ask, how can I meet the master? I have came so long, explaining everything. Then they redirect us to the welcome center, because this is not possible without a program.
So we went to the welcome center. He was talking to the ladies there, and I was just looking at a book, just flipping around. And then I read the line where it says, the master birth's name was Rajashekhar. and that's ring. Second clue, his name is Raj. And then we were told that we can't meet him directly because of the past problems that have been happening. If you want to meet him, you have to attend a program. At the end of the program, we will have a darshan. So then we can meet him, have a personal time and talk to him. And lucky we are, there was a program coming just the day after, which was already 17 September now. And early morning, there would be a full day program. And at the end, we'll have a darshan. So then, okay, half day in our hand. We say, okay, go and just be around the ashram. It's a beautiful ashram and just go. So we started visiting around, and then I just look at my left hand side, and I found somewhere it was written Gurukul. I said, oh, third clue is here. The Gurukul is already here.
Yes.
And we continue our path to the temple, and then we found the Goshala, we found the cows, we found the buffaloes, and at that very point of time, I knew, okay, it's here. And then I just look at my husband and I say, okay, so we are here. And
Yeah, for me, I also had this positive feeling, and I know it was here, but wanted to talk to the master, and we decided to come to the program.
So we ended up the day visiting the temple, and the banyan tree was a huge intense energy there, and we came the next day for the program. And when we come to the program, there was around 15 participants, and a young lady started conducting the class. And then we were given lots of writing exercises. The program was called Kalpataru, like how we can manifest our own will, own reality, how we can rewrite, things that we have done in life and all. And there were several visualizations that I started experiencing also, because I was new to meditation. And the class was ending, and we were starting to prepare for the most happening moment, the darshan that we all were waiting for. And then we went back to the main hall where yesterday we attended the morning satsang, and we were told that we can go together to Swamiji as a couple. But then my husband said he wanted to go first, because he was like representing his team and he wanted to discuss his mission. And then he went first. He just handed a long letter. And
Yes, I wrote everything, the journey, how we arrived here, and during the darshan he said yes and give me the blessing, like was the initiation. And for me, I was overwhelmed and could not support it, and I wanted to stay more, but since there was a queue, they just say that we have to go now, and I just continued.
And now it was my turn, and then I'm looking, I can see my husband going down the stair and sitting and just looking like this in front, and so much tears rolling down. And I say, what is happening? I've never seen him in such state. And I say, oh God, now it's my turn. I have to go. And I really don't know what to do. So I just went there, and I just do like this, and just look into his eyes, and I say, will you be my guru? And I was like, what? Did I say that? And he just smiled. And such a smile that like, wow, I feel like whole my being was so filled. And from that point of time, I was like, you can literally count my teeth. And it was such a beautiful thing to look at. He was down there like this, and I was like this, like, oh God. And then I just came down of the stairs, and that was a moment, darshan. And this is how we both met our Guru first time, Shri His Holiness Paramahamsa Nithyananda. And from that on, our life changed. So that's a bit how first time we met our spiritual master. If you like this video, please do share your comments to us, do ping us back, and thank you all for your listening. Nithyananda.